Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here talking about some NBA news, so we're getting into it here. So I wanted to go with stats from the Bucks. So far this season over Giannis and Dame, with the duo. Damian Lillard this season, man, it's not been good. 37% from the field, 26.9% from three. I feel he's not even trying at this point. But his stats in November aren't really like that good. 38% from the field, 28 from three. He just kind of struggles in the month of November.
Football is back, baby.
But that is kind of an excuse, though. He just hasn't been that good this year, as I expected. In Milwaukee, he just hasn't been that good. If he went to maybe Heat, would he be playing better? Maybe, but there's still no excuse for him shooting 37% and 26% from three to be a top point guard in the league. No excuse for that. But Giannis has been putting up monster numbers, video game numbers, 41.3 points per game, 11.0 rebounds per game, 4.0 assists per game, shooting 68% from the field. And he's 1-2 in that stretch. It's a team sport, though. It's a team sport. Dame and Middleton are just not playing good. The MVP race can be crazy. I don't even know why he's not top 10 right now. He should be, but he's carrying Dame and that whole team. Against Pacers, he had like a 54-point game and they lost. Dame didn't play that game, but Dame and Middleton have to step it up. Jordan Poole this season. Versus Toronto, 6 of 16, negative 12. Brooklyn, 5 of 12, negative 22. Charlotte, 6 of 14, negative 17. Versus Charlotte again, 3 of 12, negative 5. 8 of 15 versus Philadelphia, negative 4. 8 of 14 versus Miami, negative 21. 5 of 13 versus Atlanta, minus 22. 5 of 11 versus Boston, minus 29. Versus Memphis, 8 of 23, but it was a plus 13. Wow, great job, Jordan Poole. 7 of 18 versus India, minus 12. Jordan Poole, welcome to China, Mr. Jordan Poole. Pool party. Ain't no party. He's just playing for money. He ain't playing for passion. He wanted to be that guy, and he just ain't that guy. He thought he's Steph, but he's just stepping. But he wanted to play his own type of basketball, and he's doing it. Just not. He didn't say it was efficient basketball. But I'm not surprised. It's for Jordan Poole. So V at Jared Weiss NBA, Joe Mazzulla was talking about Sam Hauser. He said, quote, he's a much better player than people think. I can't say why, or I'll get in trouble, end quote, Joe Mazzulla on Sam Hauser. I'll say it. It's because he's white. Probably the best bench shooter in the whole league. One of the best, because he's a really good bench shooter over the Celtics. He fits their team. And he's delivered this season, especially the last 3 games. He's looked phenomenal off the bench, putting up double digits. Pascal Siakam tonight, 39 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, had 3 steals, shooting 62% from the field. Love to see it from Pascal Siakam. He was on fire tonight. He's probably one of the most underrated players in the league. I know people hate on him a lot, call him overrated or say he's not that good. But he's really disrespected by a lot of NBA fans. I think he's a really solid NBA player. I'm not saying he's that great, but... So Steph is nearly outscoring Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins by himself this season, somehow. Steph Curry this season has 338 points on 215 field goal attempts. Klay, CP3, Wiggins combined on 350 and 367 points. That's just crazy. He's the only one doing anything for us this year. Nobody else is really helping him. We don't really have that second option yet. So per that awful announcing, Bally Sports Southwest executives had decided to take down the viral video of NBA analyst Brian Demiris calling out James Harden. Yeah, he basically called out James Harden throughout his career, which he's not wrong. I thought it was a very good of him calling out James Harden, and he's silenced for speaking facts about James Harden. That's just American media right there. And it was facts, about James Harden. The video was posted everywhere, so how are you going to take it down? They took it down from one site. It was shared by millions, and people have already seen it, so I don't know how you're going to, get rid of it. But we love Brian Demiris calling out James Harden for failed super teams. Brandon Jennings talked about Tyrese Maxey on the Gilbert Arenas show. Said, quote, I got him as a top 3 point guard right now. Ooh, it's kind of a hot take. I mean, I think he's right. I mean, so far this season, yes, but he's been really great. But top 3, I mean, I love Tyrese Maxey, former Kentucky Wildcat, but top 3, it's kind of pushing it right there. He's balling out. And he's definitely a positive over James Harden point guard wise, but I don't know about top 3, because you have Curry, Luka up there. And probably a few others I can't think off the top of my head right now. So Player of the Week in the East was Joel Embiid. Player of the Week in the West was Anthony Edwards. Those are your Players of the Week in the Eastern and Western Conferences. So percentage of free throws on points this year: Damian Lillard 38%, Trae Young 36%, Jimmy Butler 32%, Joel Embiid 28%, Rudy Gobert 27%, Bam Adebayo 26%, Kevin Durant 26%, Jalen Green 26%, Anthony Davis 26%, and Darius Garland 25%. Damn, Damian Lillard's kind of become a free throw merchant this year. Lou Williams on the Clippers losing in the bubble, quote, we started to hear the rumblings that nobody's going to respect the chip, so we kind of just took our foot off the gas. So Lou Williams still going on about the Clippers, losing in the bubble. You were up 3-1 and saying, I don't want to finish the series no more. High levels of cap here. That's the saddest excuse. We stopped trying because we care about what others think. It's like, come on. They were talking crazy at like 3-1, and then after they lost, just Jesus. I'm trying my best to ban right now, quote, Zion. He's just trying to catch his breath until he's gone from New Orleans next year. Anthony Edwards over his last 6 games, 30.0 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, 5.7 assists per game, 1.8 steals per game, shooting 51% from the field, and Minnesota's 6-0 in that stretch. He's been playing great. He's going to be one of the next superstars in this league. He's already a superstar now, in my opinion. So he's been fan-freaking-tastic this year. The Houston Rockets now won 6 straight after defeating the Nuggets last night, defeating the defending champs. The vibe's different right now in H-Town. You gotta give credit to Houston. I thought those contracts were bad in the offseason with Van Vliet and Dillon Brooks, but they've turned out to be good. And Ime Udoka's changed that culture in Houston. And Dillon Brooks has improved his efficiency. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Can't hate on Dillon Brooks right there. He improved his efficiency. Ime Udoka's brought a different vibe to that team. Kyrie Irving last night had 35 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. And Bam Adebayo 24, 11, and 6, 26, 17, and 4, 30, 11, and 3, and 22, 19, and 10 over his last 4 games. Bam Adebayo is so underrated, man, by so many NBA fans. Clippers are now 0-4 with James Harden in those games. Kawhi's averaging 18 points a game, Paul George 17, Westbrook 14, Harden 13. They had a nice roster for the Harden trade. I don't get why they need to mess up what was already working with that team. But it shouldn't surprise me, because they always do some stupid shit. Michael Malone, who led the franchise to the 2023 NBA Championship, is agreeing to a contract extension. That'll make him one of the highest paid coaches in the NBA. Well deserved. The Bucks say Jay Crowder suffered a left abductor and abdominal tear in Saturday's loss in Orlando. He will undergo surgery and be out for the next 8 weeks. Tough loss for Milwaukee, right there. I mean, it's really all the NBA I want to talk about, so until next time, peace.